killed at the gas station over there on Atlantic and Rosecrans, man. And I just wanted to get some thoughts on as we reflect on losing a dude that you basically grew up with, man. It's been 21 years, which is kind of crazy that this happened 21 years ago.
No doubt that 21 years flew by. You know what I mean? I remember it like shit, it was yesterday. You know what I mean? And Buntry was definitely a good home, you know, and definitely a general over there on the east side. You know, definitely a staple. The mob gang general. You know what I mean? And had a lot of love for Buntry. You know, so like I said, I remember it like it was yesterday because it happened over right there in my neighborhood and at the Shell gas station, you know, me and Buntry happened to have the same kind of trucks back then. We had black Denali's, and I'll never forget, you know, when it happened, you know, I was getting a lot of calls, you know, because for one, it was right there in the hood, and for two, I had the same kind of truck, you know, so that's even how I learned how it happened, you know. But like I said, I got to spend a lot of time with Buntry and hung out at his pad. You know, he took me to concerts and you know, he had a genuine love for me, you know what I mean? And I had the same, you know, and like a lot of big homies over there, I miss dude, man. You know, I didn't realize it was 21 years though, man.
Yeah, that was in April of 2020. I'm sorry, April
Oh,
of
two.
2002. Yeah,
Yeah.
02. 02. And that was just like what was that? A couple years before you got picked up by the feds, right? Just 2 years
Nah,
before.
no doubt. You know what I mean? And like I say, you know, I sit at Buntry kitchen table, you know what I mean? And ate food out his refrigerator. And, you know, we didn't laugh, we didn't drink. When I had the nightclub, the Red Velvet, you know, Buntry was one of my supporters, man. You know, he come through and, you know, and the thing about the East Side, man, it was so vicious over there that, you know, you rarely see homies laugh and smile. You know, when I had the Red Velvet, you know, I seen a lot of homies with smiles on their face. I seen a lot of laughter. I seen a lot of homies be able to let whatever they got going in the hood, let it get out their mind for a second and enjoy the night, you know. So like I say, man, you know, dude was one of my supporters, man, you know, and everything I did, man. So I ain't had nothing but a lot of love for Buntry, you know, real big homie, you know.
Yeah, man. The years be flying by. I remember when it happened, and it's so crazy. This happened in 2002. You know, my daughter was born in 2001, a year before, and it's just crazy, like how time just seems to be moving faster and faster each year that passes. But yeah, 21 years ago this week, man. We lost, bro, and
Well, Well, I
go ahead.
definitely want to say to his son, you know, little Buntry and little Alton, and you know, the rest of his kids, you know, his sister and all those things, brothers, you know, Timmy Rue, and you know, man, like I say, rest in peace to the homie, man, and you know, we lost a good one when we lost Buntry, you know, we lost a real homie, you know, amongst others that we lost around that time, but Buntry was definitely, you know, a staple on that east side, man. Much love, major respect.
And the last thing I want to say about this before we move on is that it was funny to hear people opining on who killed him on the internet. It's really it's bothersome to me that people will speak about open cases so comfortably on the internet. And I know a lot of people know watch the interviews and watch the videos, but now people who are opining about it, they're not saying they're not saying names anymore. And I think that we need to have a certain standard when we talk about things like this, open cases, homicides, pointing the fingers at people because you think they went to prison, you think they got a life sentence, and then all of a sudden they're home. You know, that has an impact on people, whether they're innocent or not. You know, they haven't been charged, nobody's been to prison, and just publicly putting people's names and pointing fingers regarding open cases is, I think, a little irresponsible. So I hope we can do better